last couple of years, the pace seems to have quickened in terms of innovation. What are you seeing in terms of the evolution in the industry regarding things like client testimonials, AI, multimedia, client acquisition, things like that? Anything jump to mind?
Yeah, the first thing that jumps to mind is, or there are two things that jump to mind as you talk about that. One, AI. I am a huge fan of AI for improving processes because I can help my clients if they use the right prompts in an AI tool to get things done faster that is still them, it just saves steps. So I love helping my clients understand how they can use AI in their businesses. The other thing that I'm a huge fan of is video. And I have been a huge fan of video for probably 8 or 9 years. I think I've had clients doing video messaging, video emails to their clients going back that far. And I'm seeing that coming on more and more as the technology makes that easier, because there's a real connection that can happen when that advisor is looking his or her clients in the face, sharing a story about what's going on in their business. I'm not talking about like boring, videos about asset allocation or estate planning or life insurance reviews. I'm talking about like telling a client a story about how they have helped another client that deepens those relationships. One of my clients does a weekly video. He calls it One Thing This Week. It's just he and his two partners, or two advisor partners. Actually, now they have a member of their administrative staff participating in the rotation. They just go on and they say, "Hey, folks, we want to talk to you about XYZ. Ron here with One Thing This Week." And then they just tell a little story. And sometimes it's about the market. Sometimes it's about something personal that's happening in their community. But the benefit they've gotten from that in terms of deepening their client relationships and bringing in referrals and introductions has been incredible. So that's my, you talked about as kind of being a new thing. To me, it's not new. It's just, it's easier to do. And there's no excuse not to do it.
No, well said. And the brevity and the personalization and things like that. Like I know an advisor who will send a quick little video, happy birthday. I mean, literally might be 15 seconds long. It's like, "Hey, Rob, big milestone. You're catching up to me. That's great." And then he'll pull a cupcake into the screen and light the candle. And then he'll just sign off. It's literally 15 seconds. Clients love it. I know another advisor, there's a video service called Cameo. I don't know if you've heard of that, but you can actually hire somebody to send a birthday wish, somebody who's famous. So like I know an advisor talking to a client, and the client's dad is a huge baseball fan and a fan of this one specific player. So the advisor didn't cost much, got this baseball player to sing or say happy birthday to the client's dad, who I think was in his 90s. Oh my gosh, just melted the client and the dad. So little personal touches like that. It's funny, I met somebody recently. He's into old cars, vintage cars, and he's restoring a 67 Mustang. And he started a video blog, sort of pseudo podcast called Frank's Garage, where he's just talking about the restoration of this car. And, it has nothing to do with money, but the commonality is a lot of people that are into vintage cars have money, but he's just such a nice guy, very, real, folksy in his shop. And it's just become this thing. So it's focusing more on interests and aspirations, but just to your point about AI, humanizing the client experience. So it's not just the technical. There's the personal, the high touch with high tech is such a great sweet spot. Now,
Right. And let me just add to that for a second, because I actually think you can bring those two things together, because some people might be thinking, well, gosh, coming up with topics for videos is hard. Well, use AI to help you come up with the topics, by dumping in some things that your clients have been talking to you about and you've been sharing with them. Say, hey, give me an outline for 4 videos that I'll send out next month. It can even help you with some basic scripting, and you're off and running, and you can send videos. And today, the beautiful thing about video, I use a tool called BombBomb, and I can send a video to one person. I can just click a button, just like sending an email, and it will record me talking. And then I can do, that's my birthday message, where I can hold up the cupcake and the candle. But I can use the same tool to send it out to a group of clients who have something in common, or to all of my clients, because I want to send a broadcast message to a full group.